Hello, Leo, my pride of lions. We're going to do your October bonus reading. See what we've got for you, Leo. We have the 10th house. Your achievements and status in the outside world. We also have the 3rd house. Your potential to learn something in your local neighborhood. You could be doing something in your community. And Aries, another fire sign. The energy around you is dynamic and spontaneous. Crusading. Impulsive action is likely. So watch that. We got some Mars war energy happening here. We don't want any angry lions in our midst. Whew. I don't know if you guys are as temperamental as I am, but that fuse can be short. We do not want that. Sometimes that is something you cannot return from. All right, here we go, Leo. We have the King of Cups in reverse to confirm the 10th house of achievements and status in the outside world. I feel like you're not getting a whole lot of emotional support for what it is that you're trying to do here. You're trying to complete something new. You have a project, and I really feel like you're not getting a whole lot of support emotionally from someone. You have the 4 of Swords in reverse in the 3rd house for your potential to learn something in your local neighborhood. The 4 of Swords upright is asking you to take a break, take a respite. You are being called to get out there and see what you can do in your neighborhood, in your community. Leos have this flair for being able to be heard. So that is something that maybe needs to happen here. And then under this Aries energy around you, dynamic, spontaneous, crusading, impulsive action, we have the 9 of Wands. You could be looking back at the wounds that were caused by spontaneous action. Sometimes we can be impulsive and just react out of a place of being triggered and not really think about what it is that's really affecting us. And we can create some pretty serious wounds by doing that, by not thinking about what it is we're really upset about and just reacting out of defense. So let's get some confirmation on this for the second half of October. What does Leo need to know here about this King of Cups? Could have something to do with an Aries. The King of Cups is confirmed by the King of Cups in reverse. Somebody is really not interested in what it is that you're trying to do, what you're trying to create. They are really not supporting this. In fact, I would almost dare say that you're probably experiencing a little bit of jealousy from someone who would supposed to be your biggest hero, your biggest support system. They are not feeling this. They don't give a fuck about what it is you're doing. In fact, they don't even want to hear about it. Because every time they hear how well you're doing, it grinds their gears. Look, I got a little emotional about that. The 4 of Wands in reverse. You're being asked not to take this lying down, to stand up and maybe volunteer in your neighborhood. But you got the Fool in reverse. So you're really apprehensive about starting any new beginnings or moving forward. You're not really wanting to take a leap of faith in that direction. You also have the Knight of Cups. So somebody in your community, you may be getting more support from someone in your community than what you're getting from your support system. Somebody that you have possibly started a collaboration with. You have the Ten of Swords. You feel like there's going to be some serious backlash for this. Even though you're feeling incredibly emotionally supported, you feel like somewhere there's going to be some serious backlash. You know, sometimes if you speak up against things that you really feel strongly about, it can affect people in your work life. Think about politics and the things that they stand for or against and how it affects them politically and in the social circle. Those who are pro-life, you know, you've got people who think a particular way about them. People that are pro-choice, you get all manner of judgments about them. So I think you're feeling like, what am I doing? And if I stand up or I do this, what are the consequences going to be for me down the road? All right, Leo, we've got this Nine of Wands. How are we confirming this? What information do we need to know about this Nine of Wands? You are confirmed by the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Eight of Wands, and the Lovers in reverse. So you're looking back on your wounds. You're looking back on the hurts, the damages that you've that have been inflicted. You're beginning to heal, but you're just kind of looking back on all the things that have been done, all the past hurts, all the shit that somebody's put you through. And you've got this Knight of Wands in reverse where you're not really wanting to be forthcoming with any extra information. You're just really not interested in that. I feel like there's been a disconnect somewhere. Like you just feel like I don't really want to engage. I'm not really interested in engaging any more information than I need to. But then some messages start coming in incredibly quick. Okay? Some downloads, some messages start coming in. Information starts pouring in. And we end up having a serious problem in this relationship. Let's get, I'm going to need some more spirit. I'm going to need some more information on this. What's the best advice for Leo? What's the best advice for Leo? Devil. King of Wands. That's you showing up in your own reading. And the Knight of Wands. So we have this Devil card, which can represent attachments. It can represent a need for or a yearning for self-gratification. It can indicate sexuality. It can indicate your tendency to blame others for something you've created yourself. It can be the beginning of a relationship. It can, it's you looking at the part of yourself that indulges in pleasures. Self-indulgence. Can also be a Capricorn. We also have this King of Wands. The King of Wands is very mindful. He is knowledgeable. He's guiding. He's advising. He's the therapist. He's going to instruct you in where you need to go and what you need to do. he's going to do it with love and kindness. You have this Knight of Wands who's bringing in a message about something that you need to know. But it may not come in the traditional way that you would expect it. It's not probably going to come through in written form or verbally. It's going to come through some synchronicity. So look for patterns. You see the patterns. Look for patterns. Leo, you may be unsatisfied with this because you're not getting the emotional support that you need, and you're trying really hard to make a difference and be the best version of yourself. And I think you'll be able to create some balance here between this Devil card and this King of Wands, because I think you have a very important person in your life that's going to keep you level. So I need to start doing extendeds. If you'd like me to start doing extendeds, let me know down in the comments. Thank you for coming back, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your month. Pretty soon it's going to be time to do November's. See you later, Leo.